everybody. Here's an example of some of these Venn diagrams where I talked about how it's easier to work from the inside out. So what is this exercise? We've got this pet store. There were 231 people altogether. They gathered information about the pets, and we found out that 75 people had a dog, 184 had a cat, and 56 people had both a cat and a dog, and we need to fill this Venn diagram in. I am going to cut this out and put it on something I can draw on so that you can see my thought process for this. Let me close that down with the snipping tool, and no, I don't care about the designer. Let's take a look here. So here's what we know. When I work on the inside here is inside the red circle, so these are the people that own a dog, but it's also inside the blue circle, so these are also people who own a cat. So those in that middle would be the people that own both a cat and a dog. So 56 is going to go here. So I'm starting in the very middle of the Venn diagram. Okay, so that one's taken care of. Now let's look at the people who own a cat. Okay, that would be this blue circle here. Well, we've got 184 people who own a cat, but we've already used 56 of those people. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 184 minus that 56, and that's going to give me an 8 and a 2 and a 1, so 128. So you can see the total inside the cat circle should work out to be 184. And I'm going to check that because I suck at subtracting. So I'm going to check my work. 8 plus 6 is 14, carry the 1, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I don't carry 184, 184. Good. So there's my blue circle right there. Okay. Now I'm going to work on the red circle, the people that own a dog. So here's the red circle. This whole red circle needs to be 75, but 56 of them are in this half of the circle, so I have to figure out what's in the other half of the circle. So the total is 75 minus the 56 that are already used up in the middle. That's a 9, and 6 minus 5 is 1. And again, I'm going to check my work, which is what I should have done first on the other one. 6 plus 9 is 15. Carry the 1, 5, 6, 7. That checks out. So that means that 19 people are here. Okay, so I've got the middle of my Venn diagram worked out. I hope that makes sense why I'm subtracting off the 56 on both of those two things. Okay. Now I need to know how much is in this outside, out here. So the total for the whole survey, the total number of people in the whole survey was 231. But I used 128, and I used 56, and I used 19. So if I subtract off that 128, so 11 minus 8 is 3, and 2 minus 2 is 0, and 2 minus 1 is 1. But I also have to subtract off this 56. So 13 minus 6 is 7, and 9 minus 5 is 4. And then I also have to subtract off the 19. 7 minus 9 is 8, 3 minus 1 is 2, so this should be 28 out here. And I'm going to double check my work. If I add all of these separate pieces up, they should add up to be 231. So let's take it. 28 plus 128 plus 56 plus 19. 16 plus 6 is 22 plus 9 is 31. Carry the 3. 5, 6, 7, 12, 13. Okay, carry the 1. 1 plus 1 is 2, 231. So I've taken that 231 and used all this and split it up to see how many people were in each part of this. All right. So I'm going to go into Alex and just double check my work, just because I really like getting validation. And plus, if I got it wrong, I need to figure out where the mistake is. I would hate to have this wrong and tell you guys that I had it right. So I'm going to check all these. 28 people go out here. Oh, and it's got some questions. How many people own a cat but not a dog? Oh, all right, a cat but not a dog. These are the cat but not a dog people right through here. That's 128. And the other question, a dog or a cat or both. A dog or a cat or both would be all of these together. So I could take my 128 plus 56 plus 19. Let me erase some of this. One way to do it is to take my 128 plus 56 plus 19, add that together. 8 plus 6 is 14, plus 9, 14 plus 10 is 24, minus 1 would be 23, 2, 4 plus 5 is 9, plus 1 more is 10, carry the 1, so that would be 203. Another way to do it is I could take my total of 231 and subtract the 28. I should get the same answer either way, so let's see if that works. 11 to carry the 1. 11 minus 8 is 3. 2 minus 2 is 0. That didn't have any carry, so 203. So that would be all of that. But definitely work from the inside out. And then once you've got that done, then it's just add up the pieces that you need for whatever you've got. Oh, correct. Thank goodness. Okay, I hope this was really helpful. I know it was messy. Let me know if you've got any questions. Thanks. Bye-bye.